The grille and headlights on the front of the Lincoln Aviator have been updated for the year 2025, giving the vehicle a fresh appearance. When the SUV is approached, new lighting strips flash subsequent animations. When the automobile is locked and the driver walks away, the pattern repeats itself. Adaptive headlights are standard on the Reserve and Black Label trim levels. These headlights have the ability to modify the beam pattern in reaction to steering input and speed. As standard equipment, every Aviator comes equipped with a digital instrument cluster measuring 12.4 inches and an infotainment touchscreen measuring 13.2 inches on the interior. With the support of Android Automotive, the new Lincoln Digital Experience interface touts as its fastest system to date and as Google Maps, Google Assistant, and other Google services. Additionally, it was designed with the help of Google. A new interior design scheme with an invitation-themed design is available as an option for the Black Label model's interior. Additionally, a special edition package is available that reduces the vehicle's exterior trim to black, which includes a roof that is painted black and wheels that are 22 inches in diameter and ebony black. Lincoln has firmly established itself as a company that specializes on SUVs, and the 2025 Aviator will serve as the replacement for the town car. There are a number of ways in which this mid-sized three-row SUV pays homage to its forefathers. These include a powerful engine, a luxurious cabin that is comfy, and a suspension that is lightly lifted. Disapprove of the concept? Taxi drivers in your region who previously favored Lincoln's Panther platform sedans will notice that Aviators have quickly become a favorite among them. This is something that you may observe if you observe them. When it comes to high-end conveniences and features, the Lincoln Aviator, which is located just below the Navigator in the lineup, comes very close to surpassing that top SUV. When compared to lower trim levels, the Black Label model, which is the top-tier model, is extremely luxury. It features exclusive interior themes, high-end appointments, and ownership advantages. In spite of the fact that Lincoln is not as well known as BMW or Mercedes-Benz, the brand's individual approach to luxury is clearly appealing. To fulfill the requirements and desires of the majority of buyers, the Reserve trim, which is located in the middle of the range, provides the ideal combination of price and features. A music system with 14 speakers, a panoramic sunroof, climate control with 4 zones, and a video system that can be viewed in 360 degrees are all included as standard equipment in the Reserve level. The price of the 2025 Lincoln Aviator can range anywhere from $59,890 to $88,490, depending on elements such as the trim level and the features that are available as options. Even though the initial Nissan Murano broke the mold of SUV design when it was debuted in 2003, the two-row crossover has fallen behind more contemporary competitors in recent years. This is despite the fact that the Murano was the first SUV to be introduced. Nevertheless, it would appear that Nissan is making preparations to give the Murano a sleek new look for the third generation of the vehicle, which is scheduled to be unveiled in the not-too-distant future. The spy images that we have access to allow us to see more angular styling that is being masked by a layer of camouflage. There is a squeezing of the rear quarter window, and the roofline is swept back, which is reminiscent of the Genesis GV70, which is a crossover vehicle that is created by the premium class. In certain pictures, we are able to observe exhaust emanating from the rear end of the Murano, which leads us to believe that it will continue to be powered by a V6 engine. In the beginning, it was believed that the Murano will be introduced to the public as an electric vehicle of some kind. Additionally, it is predicted that the 2025 Murano would continue to be configured as a vehicle with 2 rows and 5 seats. It is predicted that the price of the 2025 Nissan Murano will start at roughly $37,000 and can go as high as $49,000, depending on the model level that is chosen and the options that are selected. Although Nissan has not yet released the price of the new Murano or the trim levels that will be offered, we do not believe that the company will deviate from its regular model structure of S, SV, SL, and Platinum at this time. Instead, we anticipate that the company will continue to provide the same 4 trim levels. We will update this post with the details once we get new information regarding the trims and features of the 2025 Murano. Additionally, we will make a recommendation when it comes to which of the various options is the best deal. In spite of the fact that we had anticipated that the next generation Murano will be released with an electric powertrain, it is evident from the exhaust vapors that have been captured in spy photographs that the SUV will be driven primarily by internal combustion from the launch of the vehicle. We will have to wait for an official announcement before we can be positive that Nissan is developing the new Murano to be able to handle either a gasoline engine or an electric vehicle powertrain. However, there is a possibility that Nissan is designing the new Murano to be able to support either of these alternatives. After being introduced in the latter half of 2022, the Polestar 3 electric crossover has been postponed until 2025. Nevertheless, over the course of this delay, the price of the vehicle has been reduced by $10,500. On Wednesday, Polestar disclosed that the 2025 Polestar 3 will be priced at $74,800, with a destination fee of $1,400, and that deliveries will start in the second quarter of this year. Additionally, Polestar stated that the pricing will be subject to change. The appealing electric crossover has finally arrived, despite the fact that its release was delayed due to several software issues. All-wheel drive with dual motors, 489 horsepower, and 620 pound-feet of torque are all features of this vehicle. Under 5.0 seconds, Polestar asserts that it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, has estimated that it will have a range of up to 315 miles, and it will come with a battery pack that has 111 kilowatt-hours of capacity. After only 30 minutes, it may move from 10% to 80% thanks to its quick charging capability of 250 watts DC. Polestar's 11 kilowatt onboard charger, which is compatible with a level 2 240 volt source rated at 48 amps, allows you to charge the battery to its maximum capacity in just 11 hours when you are at home. Even though they have been moving in opposite directions as of late, the Polestar 3 and the Volvo EX90, which is manufactured by Volvo, both share a platform for their respective three-row SUVs. In February, Volvo reduced the amount of cash it provided to Polestar, which means that the Chinese parent company Geely has the legal right to sell its stake in either Volvo or the Polestar electric specialty brand. At one point in time, Volvo's performance division was known as Polestar. In the years following its first public offering in 2021, Polestar, just like numerous other electric car companies, has struggled to retain profitability. Despite this, brands continue to share a significant number of components. When compared to the EX90, the Polestar 3 does not have a third row, which is the reason for its roomy second row and abundant cargo space. During our walk-around in October 2022, we came across two individuals who were 6 feet tall and were seated next to each other. There was not much room for the passengers in the front seats to extend their toes if they chose to sit at the very bottom of the seat. The fixed glass ceiling caused a reduction in the amount of headroom available on the sides. The 2025 model comes with a number of features, some of which include heated front and rear seats, a head-up display, a hands-free tailgate, and a 14.5-inch touchscreen that is driven by the Android operating system.